What's up, guys? This is Anthony from Hawkeye Rides. I'm here today at Mercedes-Benz in Clearwater. Wes and Russ has given us the 2021 Mercedes AMG GLC 43. MSRP on this black exterior is $59,900. The model I'm bringing you today, $62,570. New for 2021, more standard features and options. Hands-free entry, self-parking features, rear cross-traffic alert. Powered by your 3.0 liter bi-turbo V6 385 horsepower with 384 pound-feet of torque, matted to a TCT 9-speed AMG speed shift, 0 to 60, 4.7 seconds. In this 4MATIC 18 to 24 MPGs, we're going to go over all the specs and details, starting now. Muscular body of an SUV, agility of a sports sedan, and that's what you're getting out of this AMG GLC 43. They do offer a 63. It has more horsepower and torque, a little bit quicker, 0 to 60. However, the power that you're getting underneath this is crazy for the size of this mid-size SUV. I like the fact that you have all that sport heritage and it doesn't go overly wide at 74.4 inches. The height is 64 inches. LED daylight runnings, LED headlights is set on the vehicle as well. Vertical bars on your grille, your twin dome hood. This is all signature features of the AMG, and I like that they went the metal look instead of a high gloss black polish. And I also like the fact that they kept the heritage of the chrome bars showing the black that protrudes in the interior. The more money you spend with AMG, the more decked out it will look. 20-inch AMG Y5 spoke wheels. They have 4 different styles that you can choose from, ranging from a 20-inch to a 21-inch. 4-wheel independent sports tune adaptive suspension with multi-mode damping through your AMG Dynamic Select, which is in the interior. You can change the whole dynamic in the ride just by the push of a button. Your brakes, 4-piston front calipers, perforated brakes. AMG delivers torque into traction and agility, varying from the front to the rear as the torque splits, translating into gripping control and up to 100% rear wheel bias. This vehicle goes against your Volvo XC60 T8, your BMW X3, and your Porsche Macan. The length of this GLC, 183.5 inches with the wheelbase at 113.1 inches. Optional AMG performance exhaust unleashes a torque-rich rumble, or you could have a mellow growl, which won't wake up the neighbors. With the diffuser in between these chrome tip 4 exhaust pipes, and I like how they protrude out because it really gives a race heritage to this AMG. The GLC 43 badging, I like how they brush it forward. Makes a really nice pop to the AMG. The way the rear just sets, and it's all AMG specced out, towing at 3,500 pounds, going inside to your cargo at 17.6 cubic feet, maxing to 40.6 cubic feet. You can also lower the suspension in the rear to make it easier to load anything in this vehicle. Let's go inside this AMG, start it up, and give it some revs. LED brake lights are set on this and they wrap around, giving that never-ending dimensional look, which really gives a nice flare, set with the flared fenders, making a muscular look in this AMG GLC 43. I wish that the chrome aesthetics or the roof rail chrome was blacked out. It would give a little bit more of a sporty heritage to the vehicle, especially when you got that bi-turbo 4MATIC badging. You know this vehicle is ready for performance. Let me know what you think about this 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG GLC 43 in the comments as we go into the interior, go over the tech, and take this for our test run. Entering inside this AMG GLC 43, 39.6 inches of headroom, 40.8 inches of legroom, black leather, bucket front seats, their power adjustments, heated, you got your memory, dual zone climate control, you got the contrast stitching on the dash, going onto the door panels with the wood and metal look in between. Nice little flair to it, gives a sport look to the vehicle. 10.25 touchscreen infotainment with your smart device integrated. Wireless phone connectivity, Sirius XM, AM, FM, and 6 speakers. AMG performance steering wheel, it's heated, you got your touch pads, you got your paddle shifters. It's not necessarily my favorite one, but I do like the perforated leather because it has the same grip type texture as the Alcantara. For the gauge cluster, you're going to have your regular tachometer and odometer with a little bit of information in the center. On the door panels, you could fit at least 5 or 6 16.9 ounce water bottles. You got your controls for your seats, your 3 memory seats, 1 touch up and down for all the windows. In the center, 16.9 ounce water bottle, probably fit a 20 ounce. Phone storage, not really a lot. Can't really fit a storage here because you have to open this up. There's a 12 volt there. You got your touchpad and the dynamics of changing the chassis and the driving. Open up in here, some USB and some storage. Let's go check out the back seats. For the back seats, you're getting 39.6 inches of headroom, 37.3 inches of legroom. I have the seat in the position that I was sitting, and you can see I have so much space. Storage in the back of both of the front seats. You got your air vents, and you have a couple of chargers here, a home plug, and a 12 volt. The center here, I don't really like these cup holders, and the reason why, when you put a cup in, you have to kind of fight it, and then it closes. It just feels like it will break, but it is nice that you could stow it away, and you have some storage compartment inside here. On the door panel, you got your speaker in the wood, in the contrast stitching, 1 touch up and down, and for the elbows, it's pretty soft. It's a little bit more firm back here, and you kind of go this way because this sits up a little bit the way the seats are set. For the storage in the door panel, you could probably fit, I would say, at least 4 or 5 16.9 ounce water bottles, so it is definitely efficient for a family. Let's see how I look in the center. Sitting in the center of this compact SUV, I have absolutely no problem. Head space, leg space, it's basically the same, so you could definitely fit somebody even taller than me. The only downfall to sitting in the center is the floor isn't completely flat, so you do have to straddle a little bit there in the center, but you still can fit 3 adults in the rear. Going over the tech, this is your home screen. We'll just kind of slide through so you can see all the apps in which you have. You do have the ambient lighting. You can just click into the home button. You do have your performance for your AMG. This will change the dynamics of the vehicle, and you can also see the consumption and all those good things. So it does show everything at real time. Clicking back, you do have the Mercedes Me app, and you can also go into your settings here, and you can change anything from your lights to your vehicle settings to your assistance, and just make it a little bit more safe for you. Clicking into your active brake assist, you can change the setting in them, which I do like the fact that you can change the features in these safety settings because sometimes they're too sensitive, so you can change the sensitivity. Putting the AMG GLC 43 into drive, 385 horsepower. This is a twin turbo, 0 to 60, 4.7 seconds. This definitely should be a delight considering the size of this vehicle. Whenever you brake on the vehicle, you will feel the transmission changing the gears, and that's just normal because of this TCT transmission. Gonna give her a little throttle, pushes you back nice. And it kind of has a bass type tone in the rear. I will note whenever you're driving the vehicle or kind of changing the gears or even lowering the gears, the quietness in the cabin, it's not too bad. You are not really that high off the ground, so I was expecting it to be a little bit quiet. It does go pretty much on the fly, so that is a nice little feature. The brakes, they do grab pretty good. I also like the fact that it is not so oversized because you can get in and out of anything that you need to without any hesitation or problem, so that does give a nice flair, and it does have enough sport behind it so you can go. With these wheels, do you feel some of the suspension? Kind of, but it's not really that bad, to be honest. I mean, I do feel the bumps whenever I'm going over like reflectors and things of that. It's I mean, whenever you're getting any oversized wheels, 20-inch, you're gonna feel a little bit more in the ride, and it's also going to make it a little bit more noisy inside the cabin. I do like the TCT 9-speed automatic transmission. It's a dual clutch. It changes gears quicker than a human would change in a manual transmission. It's just you have to be careful whenever you're driving it because you can easily slip, and you do feel like you're driving a stick shift. So it will be something that you have to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, you just drive it and it's no issue. Then you'll hear some of that exhaust note. I will also note that you drive at a higher RPM. It's a smaller engine, so that's definitely going to happen. So you will be changing the gears a little bit more frequently. Realistically, I would probably just drive this car in like a sport or a comfort mode because I think you're gonna get a little bit more pleasure out of the vehicle. And give her a little throttle here so you can hear that exhaust. So it takes maybe 4 or 5 gears to get up to 40, but it's a fun little ride. The vehicle isn't overly heavy, but it does have sufficient power in this twin-turbo V6 engine. We're gonna take this back to Mercedes-Benz in Clearwater, go over the reverse camera, and wrap this review up. You do have trajectory, and you do have the sensor functionalities all over the vehicle. As you can see, it's a very clean screen, and you can also change the screen size of it to make it wider. We can just go back to the normal screen. I'd like to thank Wes and Russ here at Mercedes-Benz in Clearwater for giving us this 2021 Mercedes AMG GLC 43 for our car review. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Hawkeye community. If not, click the subscribe button. Check out the details, the merchandise, and everything we do here at Hawkeye Rides.